Fair warning. This is gonna be weirder than usual. Can't be helped. You called me. So here I am. I know I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing. I found nothing. It's like we live in a room, and there's a poster on the wall. We stare at it and we think that's the whole world. The room and the poster. The picture's something nice. A landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie, what is it called? The prison movie. The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different for each of us. It can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed. But it's all a lie. Something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger. There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world. We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw. I'm here. Why did you bring me here? Hello? Anyone
Не, ну
here?
прям с самого начала рейтрейсинг во все щели прям. Отражение пола и прочая штука. Так, пресс F.
This seal. I saw it a long time ago. I keep seeing it in my dreams. Federal Bureau of Control. All these years I've been looking for them, and they were hiding in plain sight. Hello? Hey, excuse me.
There you are. You are here about the job. Janitor's assistant. You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way. You'll work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, then you are relevant. There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, jumalauta.
I've done enough night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird. Ahti the janitor is a friendly face in my book.
Better than somebody with no face at all. Think about it. No face.
But that said, I know what you're thinking. If there's an axe murderer around,
Ага, то есть поняли, да? Мы прошли через холл и вернулись в самое начало. Тут туалет у нас. Тут фотки работяг. Только портрет исчез, лифт. Ага. Интересненько. Нам, наверное, в лифт. Так. Ну туда. То есть вся игра будет такой. Одно здание, которое будет постоянно меняться.
I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told me I imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since. Will you help? Did I lose you there for a moment? You know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan. 17 years since the men of this bureau took him. Shit.
Нормально его приплющило.
You want me to pick it up? The murder weapon? Really?
А Twitch разве одобряет такое, такие игры? Что прошло 10 минут, а тут уже Роскомнадзор произошел.
And there goes the poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it.
Look at this place. Where am I? The same gun. Okay, now I have a gun.
Something's coming. This threat. An attack. Duty as director. Keep the Bureau safe.
Did you hear that? It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here. Things have quieted down outside. Is it safe to go? You can't let this happen. 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 You stopped it. You. Oh, thank you. That was horror.
The hotline. Secure line of communication. Guys. Reach the hotline.
The hotline, says the dead man. Okay. tried to invade me earlier. The hiss burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? All right, it's our enemy. That babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
Must cleanse control points. An enemy.
Тут нету сложности. Ты чё, обзор что ли не смотрел? От stopgame.ru.
Silence the control point. What does that mean? Help me
Yeah.
fix it.
Так в смысле, там же без спойлеров. Там так объясняются основные фишки и прочее. Но просто сразу, что не надо ожидать, что это AAA игра, и там потом это возмущаться, почему так. Так, быстрое перемещение. А, и тут вот такие вот карты, которые ты так любишь. Я у тебя в некоторых играх видел вот такие вот, что там постоянно надо бегать, возвращаться. Но как по мне, это вообще не мое. Так, хоуп какая-то. А, не хоуп, поуп. Окей. Ну, шелтер это типа убежище. Давай сюда.
Happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope, Emily Pope, Dr. Darling's assistant.
My turn. Should I lie?
Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting.
I should have lied.
Oh, shit. You're the new director. Hold on. We're coming out.
Director Faden.
Call me Jesse.
Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily.
Такую же себе вундервафлю хочу, как у нее, вон пристегнута.
This
Hiss?
that works. Somehow the hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Trench is dead. Shot.
Ah.
I found his body. And the gun.
Do I tell her it looked like
Ну, на вкус и
suicide?
цвет фломастера у всех разные.
Also,
У Remedy всегда такой своеобразный вкус был.
he keeps
Вспомните того же
appearing
Макс
to me
Пейна, который с самой Лейка был
saying
нарисованный.
things.
Которая оригинальная, это...
It's hard to make out.
Две
but he
части.
told me to cleanse the control point. Push the hiss out. The whole room.
Не, ну если бы побольше бабла на игру выделили, может бы это... Не только говорящие головы были, а может бы и тела двигались. А тут вот она стоит в одной позе, и только рот
I'm not
шевелится.
ready to tell her.
И глаза моргают.
A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. It's... I can't even... Look, Jesse, I have a million questions, and you probably have a
Да, мне
million...
тоже миллион вопросов, только поехали уже кого-нибудь убьем.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not
А
yet.
то пока немного нудно.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already.
Я, кстати, этим ретрейсинг просто на максимум вывернул. При том, что стандартные настройки были у меня на среднем. Прикинь, сама игра поставила. Я все вывернул на максимум, там прям... Действительно, ретрейсинг во все щели, просто отражение, пол, там вода. Красиво смотрится. Поэтому бегом в ДНС этот 2080 покупать. А можно от них закрыться, и пусть они там дальше это сами, ну-ка. Ага, действительно. Так, и что у нас тут? А мы тут уже забабахали, да? И что у нас? Исполнительный отдел туда? Только непонятно, ни указателя, нифига нету. Бордрум. А там что? Элеватор сектор. На, понятно. Очистить зараженного висами агента. Где-то он тут летал, да? А, вон он. Эля, крепота какая-то. Ну, я еще в этом... В ЕГСе покупал, когда она там только появилась и с нормальной такой скидкой была. Как бы Remedy это одна из любимых игродельных компаний, поэтому чё бы там 400 рублями не подержать, или сколько она там стоила. А то, что ломанули, не ломанули, это осуждаю. Нет пиратству. Только оригинальные игры.
It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
Так, а чё, раз стал директором, мне вот такую эту ундер-штуку не выдадут, что ли? А так, в принципе, новые игры обычно всегда это быстро ломают в течение недели. Он тот же Wolfenstein последний, что-то 5 дней, по-моему, продержался. Но, блин, даже в ломаную это нафиг играть. Просто шляпная игра вышла. Ну, а эту действительно многие хвалят. Хотя есть определенные недочеты, косяки, но... Не будем сильно заострять на них внимание.
I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing. I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the resonance amplifiers.
Заранее тебе приятного аппетита. Спасибо, что заглянул.
A few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench? The ghost, or whatever he is. He mentioned something called the hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the hiss.
Where is the hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
They call me the director. But that's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader. Why am I here? I think you already know. Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them.
Спасибо за подписку и добро пожаловать.
This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world. What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the hiss destroy it all.
Don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to know. There are no stupid questions. The door to the comms department is just outside the boardroom back in the lobby. They should have gotten it open by now.
Ну, в таких секретных коробках какие-то моды для оружия. Все, тут оружие 5, и можно будет одновременно носить только 2. Так, и куда нам тут? Карта... Нет. Какую-то мне должны были дверь открыть. Наверное, тут... А, ну вон. Светится штука, значит, туда.
There it is again. Our welcome message.
Нет, туда мне пока, видимо, рано. Hello, hello. А откуда вообще такая инфа про Вов? Ни разу даже не заикался про Вов. Прикольно. Ой-ля-ля-ля-ля-ля, это что такое за... Хренасе. Вот это он меня подловил. Еще и со щитом какой-то чепушило. Еще, блин, когда уже способности-то дадут? Так я даже если бы возвращался, то не в классик. Классик это для, не знаю, как бы не обидеть тех, кто в классик играет. Для отбитых мазохистов, наверное, самое такое будет правильное сказать. Потому что в классик это реально больно катать. Потому что когда тебе перед рейдом на локе надо целую 1,5-2 сумки соулстоунов насосать, набегать, то это типа такое себе занятие. На, с кулака ему. Так, зачистить. Угу, и пошел лабиринт перестраиваться. А так мне знакомая уже скидывала, сегодня хотела поиграть. На одном сервере, короче, 800 очередь, на другом 1200, что ли, на заход. И она такая, ну нафиг столько тут ждать. Контрол, ЗБС. Ну, пока не очень, потому что тут не способности, у меня пока стандартный пистолет. И типа такое себе. Так, видосик немного посмотрим. Физика офигенная и графика с отражениями, с вот этим проработкой. То есть есть на что посмотреть. Ну вот, называй. Ну да. С RTX там прямо это огромное отличие. Так, ну ладно. Не будем мы помешанного доктора слушать. Ну вот смотри, я даже разбегаюсь просто в стол, и все предметы на нем качаются. Ящики можно закрыть. Хопа, он это обратно выдвигается. Ну то есть физическая модель движка прям хорошо. Так, и куда мне? Я же отсюда пришел. А, наверное, туда. Тебе эта игра определенно понравится, потому что это один большой небоскреб, поделенный на зоны, и он каждый раз перестраивается. Так, ну я тут тоже был. Стопа. Пройти в отдел связи. А где тут отдел связи, интересно? Ну-ка. Надо искать. Communication Depth. О, нам сюда. Так, туалет. Что, наверху? Что мы как бы отсюда пришли. Угу. Людишки в трансе висят. А если я упаду... А? Жизни не отнимутся. Уже приятненько. Ага, нам сюда. Пойдет. А чё, он все, да? Конец ему? А, блин. Я думал, там челик за ней. То есть тут все стеклянные и деревянные поверхности простреливаются. Так, там какая-то хрень. И тут какая-то хрень. Ля, страшно. Еще одно убежище. Видимо, надо сделать что-то в большой комнате, тогда проход вон туда откроется. Я так предполагаю. Ля-ля-ля-ля-ля, это кто? Это кто в меня кидается? Не кидайся. Я еще слабенький. Алло. Че он в меня кидается всяким? Это не круто совсем. А может тут можно это срезать? А, коробка. Ну, я прям сейчас чувствую, как у меня под боком просто печка работает. То есть видюху он в квоз и гриву на максималках использует. Так, бежать, 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 бежать. Хова. Не спалил. Так, ну, наверное, мне туда. Нормально, в 2019 дискетке. О, сейчас дадут способность кого-то кидать.
It's harder to hear you when I'm here. It's like the channel's been changed. The board's in charge here. They're pyramids in the Bureau seal. Are they really the ones pulling the strings? I'm not their director. I'm no.
Так, это у нас зеркальное измерение. Удерживайте Е, чтобы взять подсвеченный предмет, упустите, чтобы Е, чтобы метнуть его. Ух, пошла жара. Ага, вон оно как. Ну ладно.
There you are. You were gone. Cut off. I got it. Just like you wanted. Emily said that the hotline can be reached through the mailroom. there's a key nearby. This must open the door.
Это что еще за... Ну офигенно, а как вот целиться? Ну-ка. Здорово, здорово. А когда она вот так вот стоит, как целиться? Или надо как-то без прицела фигачить? А, ну это Томаси, который главное по отделу. А, понятно, тут у него еще дружки. Да, походу мне ГГ. Капец сложно. Да, все, сваливай отсюда.
I have a feeling he'll be back. Let's stay focused. The hotline should be past the mailroom. The hotline can't be far now.
То есть вот эти все отражения, весь этот свет, это и есть RTX. То есть на других видеокартах этого не будет.
Alberto Tomasi, head of comms. The hiss got him.
All right, take this down. The situation in Cuba has been evaluated by the relevant authorities. The mysterious illness affecting the staff at the U.S. Embassy in
Ля, ну это, конечно, не вот такой неоднозначный ход, когда ты в новую зону заходишь, таким огромным шрифтом шлепает. Эй, ну я же разбился, зачем меня туда не пускают? А чё за бред? И сейчас не пускают. Вот это косяк. Ну ё-моё, такую офигенную физическую модель сделали. Стекла вон, ну, не разлетаются целиком, а на кусочки крошатся и прочее. А пройти нельзя. У-у-у, косяк. О, вот этот момент я, кстати, в трейлере видел. Сейчас будет это. Паранормальненько, да? Так, что у нас тут? Закрыто. Какой-то реально мотель с комнатами. Дынь-дынь. Кто-нибудь выйдет? Алло? Кто-нибудь?
Key has a black pyramid on it.
Это что сейчас было? Нормально. Какой-то затвор где-то это шлепнулся. Но мы в любом случае взяли ключ. Пирамидка. И чё? Не понял. А, надо, наверное, на звоночек нажать, и пирамидка это откроется. Сложно. Нет, а чё? А, вот пирамидка еще. Да, наверное, сюда, да. Сейчас по-любому какая-нибудь кракозябра отсюда вылезет. А, ну да. Зачем под ноги-то смотреть?
It is a phone. It's an object of power. It doesn't connect to any typical network. A direct line to the astral plane and the board. And my hypothesis is, under the right conditions, to other planes of existence as well.
A director needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as I do. Some even better. Darling, Tomasi, Salvador, Marshall. Marshall especially, my head of operations. She sees right through me. She knows I don't like relying on people. The only person you should fail is yourself. But things change when you become director.
I have it. The hotline. I can reach Trench. Well, listen to him. He feels more like
Чего насмотрелся?
an echo
А, это
with
про этого чувачка.
important info. I need to get back to Emily. People react
Так, надеюсь, это...
when I tell them about you.
Дверь меня сразу к Эмили приведет, а не опять через 3
Is it
холла.
too soon to tell Emily? She might be able to help.
Не хочу обратно столько же бежать. А, вон оно чё. Ну давай. А вот опять пришли в кабинет Роскомнадзорника. Ну ладно. Самое забавное, что тела нету. А лужа крови на портрете есть. Куда дели бывшего директора? Интересненько. Так, Централ элеватор. А мне куда надо? Так, так, а где карта-то вообще? Алло.
Did you get the hotline? I mean, how is it out there? The comms, the hiss? Sorry. You made it. I'm glad.
I got the hotline. I can make out what Trench is saying now.
Incredible. What did he say?
He talked about his management team. People who knew the Bureau's secrets. Your boss, Darling. Tomasi, but he's gone. He's gone. Salvador?
He's the head of security.
And Marshall?
Helen Marshall is head of operations. She's tough, ex-CIA. She took her Rangers and went to the research sector to secure the HRA production. She hasn't come back.
Someone who could help us. The other sectors. How do I get there?
It's impossible because of the internal lockdown. You can perform a directorial override to lift it, but that can only be done in the maintenance sector. Normally, you take the sector elevator down there. It connects all the sectors, but it won't work while the lockdown is in effect.
We already got past one lockdown.
Maybe I can find a way.
Jesse, look, with no prep, no training, in this extreme situation, you are doing phenomenally well. And all that and the hiss can't seem to affect you. I mean, I would love to run some tests on you. If you agree, that is. We could find out something that would help us.
Tests? I don't know. She might find out about you. But I wouldn't mind understanding more myself.
Okay. If you think it will help.
Great. I'll check the internal documentation for any lockdown bypasses. We need to get these sectors open to locate Darling and Marshall.
And I'll look for a way inside the maintenance sector. The sooner we find one, the sooner I reach this override.
Hi, Jesse. You said the hiss. Did you see it? Oh, I don't.
А, понятно, можно, короче, это... Про все у него это... Так, форма оружия, моды... Так, понятно. Мне нужна точка контроля и создать оружие какое-нибудь надо.
Just let me know. Do you hear that? Someone's singing.
Singing?
Where's it coming?
Sounds like it's coming from the elevator.
What? We can't get any equipment from the research... sector until the internal lockdown is lifted. And see what...
You can find around here. Computers, documents... Any measure measuring devices you can find. Helping Pope is a surefire way to get
Time to work. Meet me in the maintenance.
Like I said before, the janitor is a friendly face. The maintenance sector is the janitor domain. If I can find Ati here, he can help me reach the override. Maybe it was you who got me into the oldest house with the lockdown on. Maybe it was Ati. It felt like he made the elevator appear that took me to Trench's office. Is Ati guiding me too? The directorial override is right there, in the control room. How do we get there? What's down that way?
Run. Well done. You got the job. It's place for congratulations. Yippee, saatana. It happened in the last drop. I truly need an assistant.
Funny thing is, I've been a janitor. I'm more at home in that role than as the director. Only Ati here seems to see that.
Yeah, hi, Ati. Look, we need to get the lockdown lifted, otherwise I can't get to the other sectors. Can you help me get to the override?
Yes, yes, easy peasy. It's just around the corner. But first, we need to get you working. Very small, couple of hours.
Капец, он нудный.
Something tells me it's gonna be more than that.
Yeah, I can tell you are not. That's why you're met very well. Magnus, they've already messed up the cooling pumps. And the pensioner inside. The situation needs to be fixed.
Try and fix the coolant pumps and the power generators, otherwise...
But don't you? You'll catch the end of the thread before the works on the task board here.
Vacation, right.
Yes, no one's gonna cancel my holiday or seat's gonna run. Don't worry, you'll take it. The door in the back leads to the plant.
The door in the back. That's great. Thank you, Ati.
Pensioner. Yes. Yep. Burn the trash. Throw it in the fire. Burn it all. Burn it into a reindeer. Not into the news.
Stepping to the FBC, there's lots to do, there's lots to read, but you don't touch and don't be much. Let's join the Threshold Kids. Let's join the Threshold Kids.
Воу-воу-воу-воу-воу. А все ты хотел это? Ящичек полутать.
Ugh, this place makes me nauseous. An object of power. How do you think it got down here? A carousel horse. Why is kid stuff always so creepy? Okay, so what happens again if that thing blows up?
Power. Explosion. Too much. Director's duty. Keep the lights on.
Hey, are you new? Go talk with Chief Arish in the security booth. He's in charge here.
Ma'am! Hey! Chief Arish, FBC...
They all have HRAs. We're on the same side.
My name is Jesse Faden. I'm here to perform the directorial override to get the lockdown lifted.
Yeah, Chief Arish, FBC Security. I'm just... Oh, hang on, you're the new director. It's a pleasure, ma'am.
Let's skip the formalities, please.
Right. Faden, ma'am. Look, as you can probably tell, it's a bit of a shit show down here. We've been holding our ground, but whatever's gotten into our buddies has them wrecking the coolant pumps and the power converters. The NSC keeps overheating, and my crews keep getting shot before they have a chance to make any repairs.
NSC?
Oh, sorry. Bureau jargon. It's what we call the power plant. You know, the big rumbling metal thing? Salvador, head of security, asked me to protect it in case of an attack. See, what's inside is dangerous. Dr. Darling seemed to know it would be a target.
Darling? He's here?
No, he came down a few days ago, before everything went to hell. He was out of it. Smelled like a bar mat. He was ranting about vulnerabilities and how he only had one large-scale HRA, but that he needed it somewhere else. Still, at least he gave us these personal HRAs before he left. Hey, did I mention that he was tearing his clothes off? Crazy dude.
Darling knew the hiss was coming.
Listen, I love playing 20 questions as much as the next guy, but we have got to get the water and electrical systems repaired before this baby blows. I'll have my guys unlock the doors out of here for you.
I'll take care of it. You stay and keep the hiss away from the plant if you can.
The hiss? That's what we're calling him? Oh, that's catchy. Oh, listen, the radios aren't working, so if you find my boss Salvador out there, could you please ask him what the plan is? I'm sure he will have one by now.
I'll keep an eye out for him.
He sure has a lot of faith in his boss.
Try to stay alive.
А что, никого других это работяг не пустить, да? Чинить эту шляпу обязательно должен директор бюро, что ли, бегать? Чё за идиотизм? Так, ладно, сейчас небольшой перерыв сделаем, минут на 5, там чаек, водички, там покурить кому надо, и продолжим проходить.
Sun as the days go on forever. There's no place for time when you're young. Can't find the words, but we know how we feel. Could we stay longer here in the summer? In the summer.
It's right up. You need to fix it before the whole treatments inside the plant has a shit fit.
Let's fix the pumps and water flow.
So I just read this. Welcome to the Ranger Field Training course. The course must be completed in the specified amount of time. When you're ready to start, press the button. Is that all, or?
I always did love obstacle courses.
Get ready, Ranger. Course starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. Remaining. 15 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Course complete. Congratulations, ladies.
Guessing this isn't usually part of the course. It's protecting itself. I need to hit it harder to break that shield. hold together a little longer.
Go to ship. Fix it fast. If the plant goes boom, we can throw the spoon in the core. My old enemy, the clock, is blocking the pipes. You need to deal. He's very clever. He's trying to sneak in. He got him caught with his hand in the fish trap.
What the hell is that? Oh, that's the most disgusting thing I've ever seen. This place is gonna come down. Let's go lift the lockdown.
When the converters and coolant pumps are working again, we should be able to get this baby back down to a safe temperature. I hope.
What exactly?
Listen, I only know what Salvador told me, but I know it generates all the electricity for the Bureau. Rule 1, keep it below. Rule 2, don't... Oh, and 3, it's clap.
Sounds like secrets are standard operating procedure.
Oh, yeah, it's all part of the job.
Do you know this Ati guy?
Of course, my favorite coffee break buddy. Dude has got some He probably knows more than anyone else around here. You can make sense of what he's saying.
Any idea where he's from?
I'm guessing Sweden.
He's from where he's from. Look, there are just some stones that are...
I should be going.
You gotta lock down the lift.
need to hurry. That's it. The other sector should be open now. I think it's time I told Emily why I'm here. I'll risk it. You two should get to know each other.
Has asked us to document the hiss incantation.
Jesse, you made it! And you lifted the
Listen, Emily. Screw it. Just tell her. I haven't been completely honest. I have a younger brother, Dylan. When we were kids, we found an old slide projector in Ordinary's landfill. The slides created doorways to other places. Bad things happened. Came through. That's all she gets. The rest stays locked inside. But we found help. Through one of the doorways, we met something. A being.
A being? What kind of being?
It's hard to describe, but she helped us. We managed to turn the projector off. The bad things that came through the doorways were gone. After that, your people came. Tried to grab us. I ran away. They got Dylan. I left him behind.
Bureau agents took your brother?
Yes. You covered it up. No one believed me. I just want to find Dylan. I've been looking for him ever since.
What happened to the slide projector? It sounds like another object of power.
I thought you took it. The Bureau. Along with Dylan.
I've never heard of it. But around here, I assume everything's classified. You know, I looked into the ordinary AWE case files after you mentioned it. Trench and Darling were both involved. A large area of the containment sector was reserved for it. The case hasn't been active for a long time. I have no idea if anything's still there. Can you tell me more about this being you found?
Let's hope you two get along. She's been with me ever since Ordinary. In my head. She led me to you. I call her Polaris.
As in a guiding star. Did Polaris know about the hiss? If she got you in here in spite of the lockdown, she's very powerful. Which may help explain your test results. Your readings are incredible, Jesse. Now, cross-referencing them with the database, I found 2 matches in Darling's old classified files. Unfortunately, I can't access them beyond the file codes, but one was P6, referring to a prime candidate for a potential future bureau director. This was logged years ago.
Dylan. Is that Dylan?
The other match is on something called Hedron, which must be connected to these Hedron resonance amplifiers somehow. All I know is that Marshall went to the research sector to secure the HRA production after the hiss first attacked.
So, Marshall seems like our best lead on Dylan. I need to go after her. How can I get to the research sector?
Use my keycard. The sector elevator will take you there.
Marshall is the next step. What Emily told me about Ordinary, my powers being connected to things in the Bureau's past, I am so close to something. Do you feel it? Something's coming.
We take turns to come for a visit. I helped you. You owe me now. And when time comes, I will come calling.
A lot of these questions could be answered by obtaining a live specimen.
Look alive. Director on deck.
She's in trouble. I need to reach her.
An early hypothesis was that the mindscape of the astral plane is subjective. But that was vastly wrong. It's an actual place, not a construct of the mind, even though it is.
I can't believe they keep that thing here. Bureau doing with that thing?
Someone answer, damn it! We need backup down here!
Marshall, are you still there?
Shit. We're so close. We need to hurry. I see it. Another object of power? They're just standing there, mesmerized by it.
Please state your name for the record. Paul Warren, astronaut, first class. And you are aware of this.
Her brains were fried when I took over the object.
Marshall, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Who is this?
My name is Jesse Faden. I'm coming to help.
Faden? Hold on. I'm setting the elevator for you. We need to talk.
She got that right.
More of you? Really?
Trench said his team knows all the Bureau's secrets. Marshall, especially. Does she know what happened to Dylan?
Marshall is waiting for you in the luck lab. Just
There you are. I was starting to worry. Congratulations on your appointment, Director Faden. I'm Helen Marshall, head of Bureau Operations. Zachariah's dead then, and I assume you found his gun.
Just call me Jesse. Trench told me to find you. He said you could help.
And he told you this through the hotline. Makes sense.
None of this phases her? Really?
Here's the situation. Darling created the HRAs in a lab nearby. We need more if we're gonna survive this attack. My rangers can't secure the lab alone, not against those things. We need more firepower.
At least she seems to know what's going on here. She could know about Dylan.
I can clear out the hiss. I'll be your firepower.
That's a good answer.
Is she testing me?
Darling has systems in place to protect his labs. This should help you get past them. We'll talk more after you clear out the hiss. Rangers, let her through. We'll have to lock the door behind you. Sorry, but we can't risk a breach.
Layout of this place almost invites an ambush. Guess we never thought we'd be fighting on our own turf.
Seriously. I've been in thresholds.
I see Rangers over there. We have to help them.
altered item number 52AE analysis, session 2. I will begin by introducing various stimuli to the item. First,
This way to the lab? Okay. You must like these HRAs. Sounds like Darling built them. And most of the things around here. If Marshall can't help us with Dylan, he's our next best bet. Assuming he's not dead. Or taken over by the hiss. You led me here. Any idea how to make it work?
Hello again, Director. It appears we have a new problem. We need to get the HRA machine working.
I've replaced a couple of spark plugs, but this looks a bit more complicated.
Darling must have had a system. Randomness isn't in his nature. The punch cards, the symbols, the terminals. How do they connect?
I'll see what I can do.
So, we need to find all the punch cards. Each punch card should correspond to a terminal. These whiteboard drawings may be important. looks like he was working on something to do with these symbols. What do the symbols mean? What do these whiteboards mean? Try different combinations. One of them has to work.